I just want to let you know that if you are frustrated with your conversion rate, then just bear in mind that everyone has a bad conversion rate, meaning that most of the followers that you have on social media are never going to buy anything. So if you are making your predictions, your sales prediction based off of 67,000 followers or 100,000 followers or something like that, you're bound to get disappointed, okay? So it is like this for absolutely everybody. Like every single content creator I've been learning from, you know, and every single course I've purchased, you know, everyone basically says the same thing. Most of your social media followers are never going to buy anything at all. So always bear that in mind. The very first launch that we did with physical products, so that was my very first physical CD, I had around like 67,000, almost 70,000 followers on this social media platform that I was on. And we went all out, you know, making a really huge order, and were left really kind of gobsmacked when we ended up having these boxes with CDs that we had to store places. Now, the funny thing is so that these CDs, they sold out eventually as I got more press and more attention, but in the very beginning we made our calculations, our predictions based off of my social media following, and it was a very sort of big difference between what we thought we could sell to these people and what we actually did sell. Now, the single most important thing that you can ever have is to have a client list, a customer list of people who have actually been purchasing your products. And that could be a very easy one where, you know, you are selling something really cheap, maybe just for like $1 or something. The bottom line is that you definitely want to have some sort of a customer list, because if you're building an email list, which a lot of people used to promote at a certain point, it is actually just a replay of your social media. So what I have noticed when it comes to my email list versus my customer list is that if I send out an email and I send the same email to both demographics, then I will see people clicking on all the links and really engaging with my email more when it comes to my customer list, and I will see people buying things again, ordering when it comes to my pre-order campaigns. Whereas when it comes to the email list, it's very difficult to actually get people to make their first buy. Okay, so it can be very frustrating. I even done like blowout sales, you know, where I sell things to such a ridiculous discount. It's not even funny. It's like you're almost giving it away for free, and still you will see a remarkable sort of low activity when it comes to this demographic versus your customer list. Your customer list will be golden. The engagement will be amazing. You will get people will email you back, you know what I mean? So the engagement is fantastic, and people will then order new things. So why is it crucial that you actually have your own online business? If you're a musician, and also I think a lot of times if you are a content creator, what can normally happen is that you upload your content and you sell your content via other people's platforms. And that is actually very vulnerable, because you're not really getting your own customer list and you actually don't really own your business or own your brand. Never complain, never explain. That's a pretty cool motto to have when it comes to being a public person or when it comes to putting content out there. So many times I've seen content creators who miss a few schedules, like they missed a few days where they were supposed to post, but they're not posting for whatever reason. And when people then get back to their blog, whether it's written or a vlog, usually they will post something like this. Hi there, I'm so sorry I have not been uploading that consistently lately, blah blah blah. There's no end to how many content creators I've seen doing this, and the truth is that if people really like your content, then they don't really need the apology, and they're not really looking for that either. They just want to have more of the content that you create, basically, you know? So there is no need for you to create some sort of a long apology. You missed a few dates, it's not a big deal. Don't beat yourself up about it, and just keep on going. And I think that there is power in silence, and I think that there is power in coming back from silence. So on that note, if you want to know why I missed a few of my dates this month, then just scroll down and look on the next video. Make sure that your phone is empty before you start creating loads and loads of content, because it's so annoying if you have all these content ideas and you have ideas for webinars, courses, all sorts of content, and then your phone is essentially full. So that's what happened to me, that I got all these notifications from TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media platforms were essentially telling me that I had run out of storage space, okay? So I do not recommend you buying more storage space. I recommend you actually going through your phone, deleting all those things that you actually don't really want. And I think the best way to sort out your storage situation is to go on your iCloud account. If you have an iPhone, just go to your iCloud and you can easily just delete things and essentially sort out your mess. Because if you are a messy person like myself and you're just gonna buy more storage space, the truth is that you're never really sorting out your mess, okay? So make sure that you actually organize your phone before you start creating content, because I felt so inspired ever since I started creating these sort of videos, but I ran out of storage space. And make sure that you don't shoot in 4K, because there's no need for you to make 4K videos if you're just gonna talk like this. Like if you're doing a vlog, something like that, why on earth would you need 4K? So make sure that your settings are a bit lower, you know what I mean? 4K is good for commercials and professional music videos. A good level up hack is to raise your baseline. So you will see a lot of men in the monetization space say that when you start making good money, then you should move into a more expensive neighborhood and tie yourself to more expensive expenses. I don't necessarily know what I think about that, but I definitely think that you should level up your baseline when it comes to your appearance as a woman. So I'm a musician, I'm an artist, and most people who are in the music industry and most showbiz people tend to look like crap behind the scenes. And that's an easy thing if you have a makeup artist and a hairdresser, but I think it's dangerous to get used to having this type of things, okay? So if you can actually do your own makeup and if you can do your own hair, it's going to give you more freedom and more flexibility. So if, for example, a charity organization wants you to shoot a video, you can just do that on your own, on your phone, or you can just start a vlog like I've done here, very easy. Or you can just shoot a commercial and create content for a brand. So if your baseline is really poor and you depend on professional help to actually look representable, what's going to happen is that whenever you do something on your own, something will look off. So I actually shot some commercials for a proper instrument brand, and later on I looked back at it and I thought to myself that I should have colored my hair, I should have had a haircut, you know what I mean? So if your baseline is relatively poor, then usually when you dress up and you make yourself ready for whatever shoot, something will be off, okay? So raising up your baseline when it comes to your style and your appearance is, in my opinion, a really good life hack. And you will see female influencers who talk about etiquette and how to level up. They will usually talk about these type of things, but it's a very good advice, and I think you should actually do the same. So usually when I'm working on my stuff and I'm practicing, I really and truly look terrible, but ever since I started to put in effort, and the funny thing is that the reason why I'm doing my makeup and all these things here at home is that I'm working on my opera singing, and whenever I'm rehearsing and having my singing lessons, then I want to actually be dressed up properly so that me singing doesn't feel strange whenever I then make myself ready to do a concert performance. So it's a good thing for mental training if your rehearsals and your practice routines are as similar to the real thing as possible. But I've realized that doing this is actually very good for other areas in my life as well, such as always being ready to shoot more videos for this vlog. So make sure that your baseline is good. You know, I think a lot of people have a really poor baseline and it's very easy to get used to that. Try to make yourself more independent by knowing as much as possible so you can do things for yourself. And the second that you start being a bit more fixated on your baseline being better or improved or whatever, then other things will start falling into place. And I just created my very first business course called Elite Habits for Online Entrepreneurs, okay? Just comment Elite in the comment section below and I will get back to you with a link. So I've reached virtuosity level twice, both as a guitar player and as a singer, and I also shred on the piano, and I managed to increase my income with almost 400% in my business. Now I'm sharing all my secrets to how you can build proper elite habits, okay? You can do it. Just comment Elite in the comment section and I will get back to you. Hi there, we are officially in April and I just created my very first business course called Elite Habits for Online Entrepreneurs, okay? Just comment Elite in the comment section below and I will get back to you with a link. So I've reached virtuosity level twice, both as a guitar player and as a singer, and I also shred on the piano, and I managed to increase my income with almost 400% in my business. Now I'm sharing all my secrets to how you can build proper elite habits, okay? You can do it. Just comment elite in the comment section and I will get back to you.